Ever feel like you've been learning English for months or even years, but something still isn't clicking? You've memorized hundreds of words. You've watched videos. You've taken notes. And yet, when it's time to speak, write, or even think in English, it doesn't feel natural. You freeze up. You reach for words you've already studied. You second guess your grammar. That used to be me. I spent a full year obsessively learning English. I tried everything, and most of it, honestly, didn't help much. But there were 5 things that actually changed the game for me. 5 simple shifts that took me from frustrated and stuck to speaking English confidently and finally enjoying the process. Stick with me. This might be the reset button you've been needing. Oh, and if you've ever felt like you're putting in so much effort and not getting results, just hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the real strategies that actually work. Let's dive in. I stopped memorizing vocabulary and started using it. I used to think learning English meant writing down endless lists of vocabulary. I had notebooks full of words I never used. But the truth? Knowing a word isn't the same as being able to use it. What worked instead was choosing just 5 to 10 words a day and building full sentences with them, speaking them aloud, writing short paragraphs, using them in a text to a friend. When I started doing that, the words stuck. They became part of me. The goal isn't to know more words. The goal is to own the words you already know. I watched, then I spoke. Most learners stop at watching videos, movies, or podcasts. They listen passively, then move on. I did that too. But here's the thing. Your brain needs practice expressing what it hears. So I started pausing the videos and repeating sentences out loud. I mimicked the tone, rhythm, even the facial expressions. Later, I tried summarizing what I just watched in English. This turned listening practice into real speaking practice. It was awkward at first, but that's how fluency grows, out loud, not in your head. I made English part of my day, not a subject. The biggest mindset shift. English stopped being something I studied. I started treating it like part of my life. I changed my phone to English. I wrote my to-do list in English. I talked to myself while walking to the store. I even started dreaming in English sometimes. Don't wait for study time. Create an English environment all around you, one that works for you, not against you. I stopped fearing mistakes. This one took the longest. I was terrified of saying something wrong, of sounding stupid. But I realized that every fluent person made thousands of mistakes on their way to fluency. There's no other way. So I set a new goal. Make at least 5 mistakes a day. That's how I knew I was actually using the language. And guess what? People didn't laugh. They often helped. Mistakes became progress in disguise. I track progress differently. At first, I measure progress by how many new words I learned. But that didn't show me whether I could speak better. So I switched my tracking system. Once a week, I recorded myself talking about a topic for 1 minute. I didn't script it. I just talked. Then I compared the recordings month to month. That's when I started seeing real progress. My fluency, my confidence, my rhythm. Even when I thought I wasn't improving, those recordings showed me I was. Your task. Today, pick just one of these 5 shifts. Start small. Choose a few new words and use them in 3 real sentences today. Watch a video and pause it to repeat what's said. Write your grocery list or your journal entry in English. Say something wrong on purpose and see how you recover. Record a 1-minute audio about your weekend. Save it. Every tiny habit builds your fluency 1 sentence at a time. Let's wrap this up. Today you learned why memorizing vocabulary doesn't work and what to do instead. How to turn passive listening into active fluency. Why immersing yourself in daily habits beats study schedules. How making mistakes can actually accelerate your learning. A better way to track progress and feel your growth. If this helped, hit that subscribe button. We post daily strategies that actually move you forward. And if you've tried any of these habits before, let me know in the comments. What worked? What didn't? Let's grow together. Fluency isn't a finish line. It's a path. Ready for the next step? I'll see you in the next one.